You know what it is. That's right. It's time to talk money with your money nerd and financial coach. Now, tighten those purse strings and open those ears. It's the Money Talk with Tiff podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Money Talk with Tiff podcast. I have Denzel Rodriguez with me here, and he is the Money Geek. He's a super YouTuber. I'm super impressed. So check out his YouTube channel, but we'll get to that. Denzel, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. It's a privilege and honor to be in your presence. Thank you so much for having me here. I am blown away. We're in day 3 now, right?
Yes.
Of FinCon. This is my first FinCon, by the way. We're at FinCon 2021 in Austin, Texas. So I'm having a blast. I found out how fun Tiffany is. A couple tequila shots, and hey, it gets exciting. But that's for another conversation, another day.
Y'all will get the behind the scenes reel in a little bit. But but me and Denzel, we actually met for the first time. There was an AFC meetup, right?
Correct.
So I'm currently studying, about to take my test, and then Denzel is considering, still on the fence. I told him, just go ahead and do it, might as well. But, we met there, and then we met again last night when we had like the whole little party thing going on. That was the whole tequila shot mention. But we had fun on the dance floor. And so we've just been like, FinCon is an awesome place to just meet people that are like-minded and just have fun.
Absolutely. And what I really enjoy about FinCon is they really give you the time to network. They put you in position to say yes to people, to connect with people, to step out of your shell. If you're introverted like myself, although it may not seem like that, I've got my times where I tap out. I'm like, oh my God,
it's too much.
So overwhelming. But a couple of shots, coquito or mojito, and then play that salsa merengue, whatever it is, I'm there, right? And that gets me out, and then I got my energy back. I can connect with maybe 5 more people,
right?
Before I got to
refill a little bit.
That's it.
That's awesome. So this is your first FinCon. This is my second. So I just want to get a first timer's point of view since we're in day 3, I believe. It all becomes a blur after a while, but I think we're in day 3. So what are your key takeaways so far with your first FinCon? How have you enjoyed it?
So I think I have an advantage because from 18 years old all the way to about 21, 22, I was going to any and every networking conference, workshop, sales, webinar, and things like that. But those were all pitch fests that I would go to. Being at FinCon, it's a culture shock because I haven't been sold anything yet, and it's day 3. They have a policy, I think, like a no pitch, like just connect with people. And so I came in with a strategy, kind of understanding that vibe because I did my research on FinCon. And I said, okay, my intent is to really make people laugh, enhance people's experience being at FinCon.
Right. And
just share, give tips, give insight, feedback, whatever I can do to give. I'm leading with a giving kingdom principle, right?
Right, exactly.
I'm leading with that. And whether or not that results in business, the fact is that when you give, you receive tenfold. So I already have that. I declared it before I even got here.
Yes. Come on, manifestation.
Okay. And on top of that, while I'm networking, I understand that even if I don't get business with that person, it's likely they'll send me 5 people, 7 people, 10 people,
Absolutely.
Even if it's just to my channel. And I'm playing the long game. I'm 25 years old. I'm going to be doing financial consulting and coaching for the next 40 years. Okay, that's my intent. So it may not be now. It may not be a year from now, 5 years from now. But I'm still going to be here, still present. And I'm betting Tiffany's going to be here as well, and many other the people that I'm connecting with. So I'm having a blast.
Awesome, right? Awesome. And I'm so glad that you decided to come. We're mid-COVID right now.
I know.
And so,
but I'm living in South Florida, so we don't even know what that's like.
Florida doesn't even care. Like
what's
what?
That?
COVID? What happened? No, I'm just kidding.
Gotta get our tan, man.
Right.
Come on.
But
some vitamin C, some magnesium, potassium, you'll be fine.
Vitamin D. You got to get out in the sun. But anyway,
Puerto Ricans, we put what's oh my God, I can't remember what it is. It's off the top of my head. Vicks. We put that Vicks on to clear anything.
Right. So, that is so
Look
true.
it up. Hispanics average life expectancy. We live the longest. about 80, 81 years old right
and
now.
Vicks is the secret.
Vicks, well, that's what the Puerto Ricans use. The Guatemalans, they put a tie around their head if you got a headache, migraine, whatever it is. So, it may not be COVID. It might just be like a simple cough.
Exactly.
A flu, whatever it is, strep throat, and you get over it, but you can't supplement this.
Exactly.
You cannot substitute in-person
No.
connections, love, happiness, joy. You can't substitute it.
Right. And I mean, just to give them a quick example, we were just chatting, and I was like, they have a video booth. Let's go over here. Come on, let's do a podcast.
Let's do it.
Right. So it's stuff like that you can't get virtual. And like everybody has been doing virtual here lately, and I'm virtualed out. You hear me? I'm zoomed out.
Out.
I'm
My
ready
goodness.
to be in person and network like this because, a lot of what FinCon is those happenstance meetings. When you're walking across somebody in the lobby or, you're just chatting with them, you see somebody.
Elevator.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. And so I'm glad you had a good experience. This is, honestly, it's maybe like a third of the people that usually come, but at least it gave you a good experience. And were you able to network with any brands?
Yeah, Ally was great. They're super transparent.
Yes.
Fintel Connect was great. BlockFi, they threw the party. So
Right.
I'm like,
BlockFi is balling.
I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to put my life savings into crypto. Y'all took care of me. Just kidding. But
one thing
Great
about, there was a brand over there and everybody had on gold shoes.
oh, that's
Vaulted.
the gold. Folks.
Yes.
Yeah, buy your gold, man. I buy gold through my HSA, so gold and silver. It's a principle. It's God's money.
Yes.
So-
And diversification. So, everybody talks about stocks, bonds, and now crypto, but nobody's talking about precious metals and things like that. And
I like to specialize, then I generalize, So make your money, make your wealth, create activity income, and then start creating passive income streams to supplement the activity because you can't work forever.
Exactly. Nobody wants to work forever. Nobody wants to work forever.
I guess it depends, right? Because there's different people. I think I'm in that attitude right now. I'm going to work. I'm going to work. But I'm 25, right?
Exactly. No,
Ask me that when I'm 65. Who knows?
Right. Or if you do work, it's because you want to do it.
Correct.
It's not because
Correct.
you have to do it. You know what I mean? So part of that is doing your investments and setting up your retirement plan and just being more aware of your money right now. Like that's the first step. So tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel and where people can find you if they're interested in learning more.
So you can look up Denzel Rodriguez, not Washington, and you'll find me. I'll pop
Wait,
right
hold
up.
on. You're not Denzel Washington? No, I'm just kidding. All right, good.
The Spanish version. So I'm doing my best to live up to the name. So you visit my channel. I'm at roughly 38,000 subs and 3 million views.
Nice.
We primarily discuss debt payoff strategies as beginner levels from debt snowball, debt avalanche, to velocity banking, to infinite banking, to kingdom authority, building a business, 10xing your income. So at this point, I have a wide variety of topics on my channel.
Nice.
But my specialty is working with moms, helping them pay off all their debt, increase cash flow, build credit, and establish a kingdom that will last forever in their economy to create safety and security for their children. And that's usually what moms are after.
Right.
And my first client was my mom.
Aww.
And,
Come on, Mom.
And I figured if I could help Mom, there's got to be some other moms out there I could probably serve. And
Absolutely.
here we are 3 years later, $1 million in revenue, blessed beyond measure. I got God protecting me all the way through. And I can't complain.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Denzel, for going along with my crazy plan. Y'all know how I am. I just like that. I never plan anything. But thank you so much for being on. And I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to meet you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Thank you for listening, joining, and being a part of the Money Talk with Tiff podcast this week. You can check Tiff out every Thursday for a new Money Talk podcast. But if you just can't wait until next week, you can listen to previous podcast episodes at moneytalkwitht.com or follow Tiff on all social media platforms at Money Talk with T. Until next time, spend wise by spending less than you make. A word to the money wise is always sufficient.